Some might be aware that back in 2016 I started writing a project called Organise, Prioritise, Commit, the training, testing and performing process. It came out of my Performance Science Masters and in fact the year that I graduated, 2016. 7 long, hard years on. It has now gone off to my editor, we've been going backwards and forwards, who has now sent it on to our graphic designer who will be putting it together. And a realistic, finally, a date is looking like we will launch the beautiful printed book in September. And this might be a strange segue into the word talent. What is it about talent or aptitude and OPC, the saxophone, and me? Many people call me very talented, and when they call me that, particularly after a performance, of course I am grateful and I am humbled. But I am also very concerned that they think it is purely talent, and that talent, like the sun streaming in, it just happens. Talent, or as I keep saying, aptitude, is like a creative spark. It's just a small part of the story. And as I know very, very well with OPC, which has been a long, hard road filled with self-doubt. Can I manage it? Can I do? Can I express all the ideas that I have pulled together from my Performance Science Masters and the ongoing research, which once you start, the hunger to research is never ending. It is why OPC is called training, because we are training on our instrument, whether it's the clarinet, that of course was the first instrument that I played after the piano, of course, and have had the most flight hours, the most training, the most teaching, and then training on the alto sax, and then the soprano, and then of course the tenor, and then all the other derivatives, the E-flat clarinet and the bass clarinet. These are part of my training. It is ongoing. We train, we test what we have trained, and ultimately we will perform. And all of that will be revealed in OPC. But aside from that, it is the dedication, the discipline, and my goodness, the determination. I am not superhuman in the same way that anybody who might be watching this video. We are all the same. It is about determination, dedication and discipline. Yes, I'm really enforcing those words. The hundreds and thousands of hours of training that has led me and continues to push me towards aspiring for excellence. And I have certainly been very, very fortunate in having wonderful teachers and being brought up in a family with music all around me. But with writing, it was somewhat different, and that has been tough work because scholastically I was not a dedicated student. I spent all my time training on my instruments. That's what I wanted to do. And therefore, when I had the idea to put across OPC, it was really hard because I did not have the formality of that scholastic training. And my wonderful tutors on the masters were hugely supportive, but I had the ideas. And that is why we cannot just say we are talented or somebody is talented and leave it at that. There is so much more. There is that training. There is the testing of the training. And of course then the risk, which is where I'm at right now, in when I finally print it and put it out there. It's like the performance that we're doing. It's like when we perform, we are finally putting our training and our testing to public consumption. So let's think, let's reframe talent. Talent is the spark. Talent is the seed, for sure. And everybody has a talent. It's about everything that you do, like in the garden, to feed it, to nurture it, to train, to look after it, to encourage it, that we have to do. It is, in our musical world, it is rigour. Daily as much as possible, or as frequently as possible. It is the investment. Never let the idea that talent is the predominant force that will enable you and allow you to do what you want to do. Creativity, that seed, sometimes might be buried deep in self-doubt or some other feeling of inadequacy. But if you are dedicated, you are determined, and you are disciplined, and indeed that you seek the support and the guidance where you need it from those that can guide you, as I have certainly had to do and needed to do with OPC and in my own training in my musical journey as an instrumentalist, as a clarinet player, as a sax player, then it is those elements that will support you to aspire in excellence in all you strive to do.